guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new in my neck of the woods, welcome. My name is Allis and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and join my little YouTube family. For today's video, I'm super excited. This is actually a requested video. I'm going to be doing a how to apply false lashes, eyelash 101, eyelashes for dummies type of video. I've been wanting to redo this video for quite some time now. I actually have one of these on my channel already, but it is in Spanish. I did it years ago and it's a hot mess. A lot has changed in my routine and I just have learned a lot more through my years of experience with makeup and things like that. I don't want to hold you guys up too long with a long intro because we're all here for a reason, and that is how to learn to apply lashes. So if you want to see, then please keep watching. So a couple of the things you're going to need some eyelash glue, mascara, some scissors, some tweezers, and obviously your lashes of choice. Today I'm going to be using these Christina WSP lashes. I really love these lashes. These are very comparable to the Ardell Demi Wispies. I love those lashes, and honestly the only reason I'm not using them right now is because I actually ran out. I will link them down below if you're interested. I have used them tons of times in my previous videos. They are really my favorite eyelashes to work with, and if you are a beginner, then I highly suggest those to begin with, or even these if you would like. And I'm going to tell you guys why. Because they have a very thin band. When I say band, I mean the edging of the actual eyelash. You want it to be on the thinner side just because that's going to be easiest to blend. If you do not want to wear eyeliner, or if you're not somebody who really likes wing eyeliner or just doing any real top liner by any chance, then I definitely recommend you stick with something that has a thin band. If you're a beginner, it's just going to be easier for you to apply it. You're going to get frustrated less. It's going to be a lot more flexible, and it's going to have more mobility to it, so it can actually be maneuvered easier and take the form of your actual lash line a lot better. If you work with something that's too thick, it's going to be a little bit harder to work with. It's going to be stiffer, not going to be as flexible, and it's just going to give you a lot more work. So back to the lashes that I'm going to be using. These are going to be the Christina lashes. These are in the style WSP. Really love these. I get them on Amazon. I usually buy them in bulk. They come like in a pack of 6 for like 10-11 bucks. Really good deal, really affordable, and really beautiful lashes. These days, the first thing that I do before I go in with any sort of lash, I actually apply a thin coat of mascara. My mascara of choice today is the Maybelline Colossal Big Shot Mascara. I really love this mascara, but honestly, when I'm going to go in with false lashes, I really don't even care what mascara I'm going to use. I'm not looking for anything that's like wow or going to make my lashes pop, because realistically my lashes ain't going to be doing any of the talking today since I'm about to hide these bad boys. So you just want to do a thin coat because it's going to help mask, and it'll hide and blend them better with your false lashes. I do not curl my lashes when I'm going to go in with falsies. If I wasn't going in with falsies, definitely have to curl. If I curl them, what that does is it just gives them that more uplifted position, which just makes it a lot more tedious to actually get my lash line in place and apply it. But as long as I just do a super thin coat, it'll keep my lashes the way they are right now, just make them a little bit thicker. My camera ended up dying for a second, so I just went ahead and did one eye. So as you can see here, it really doesn't even like have too much of a difference. I'm just really doing this for the coloring of my lashes. I want them to be as black as possible, so that's really why I go in with some mascara. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just do another super thin coat. Like I said, nothing too crazy. However, it does make them a little blacker. I'm going to let that dry for a second just because I feel it is really important that you go in with your falsies after your mascara is fully dried. I can take anywhere from like 30 seconds to a minute. In order to remove the lashes, I usually go from the outer corner and then just pull it upwards. Be very careful with this. Usually when working with thinner lashes, you can easily break it. So that's why I go from the outer corner and just lift it up. So I'm going in with the bottom one. That is going to be my left eye. Top one is going to be the right eye. You can always tell which is which because the way it lays there. If you can see here, the lash starts to build and get a little bit longer towards the end. I recommend using these wispier style lashes if you're a beginner, just because it is easier to blend since it has that graduality in it, and it starts off shorter and it gets longer towards the end. Next thing I'm going to do here, and it is very important for me to do, is actually measure and cut the lash. This is something that I did not do my first couple of times with working with false lashes, and this is the reason my lashes came out the way that they did. Hot mess, because you always have to make sure you are accommodating and cutting your lashes to fit your actual lash line. You cut lashes, it is really important that you're always cutting from the outer corner. If you have not heard this rule, you have to make sure you abide by it. Do not ever cut your lashes from the inner corner, especially when working with lashes that are wispy and get longer towards the end. Let me show you guys with the one that's still in the packaging. What happens is if you cut it from the inner corner, you're going to take away from that gradual effect that the lash offers, and you are going to end up starting it at a choppier, more awkward point, and it's not going to go from short to long. It's just is probably going to go from long to longer, and it's not going to look as natural as it could possibly look. For the most part, on our own natural lashes, we usually have these smaller lashes on the inner corner, and then they work their way to a longer, more wispy effect. So when these lashes offer something that is a little bit more wispy and have that longer lash towards the end, you never want to take away from it by cutting it in the shorter section. It's better for it to go from short to long, and then you miss the longest part versus it going from long to longest and then you miss the short part, which is the part that's going to help you blend it the best. The way that I measure my lash is I literally just sit it on my lash bed, my lash line. I'm going to lay the lash, no glue or anything. I'm just going to lay the lash wherever I usually start off my lashes. So what I mean by that is basically I don't ever really start my false lashes or stab in the inner corner of my eye. I find that to be very uncomfortable. I find it to make your eyes water when you put them too close to your inner tear duct. I feel like that's where most people have the most sensitivity in their eye. You can easily trigger some watering, which is going to completely ruin your lashes. It might even melt the glue. It could just be a hot mess. What I usually do is I start the lash. Right there is a good starting point for me. Missing that front inner corner of your eye just by a little bit short of a ½ inch, and then you'll be able to see however much is left. Whatever is hanging out is whatever needs to go. Like I said, this is the inner corner right here, which is this is shorter section, and this is the longer outer section. So you always want to cut in small amounts. I'm going to go ahead and remeasure to make sure that this still needs to be cut or not. So as you can see here, I still have some hanging down. Go in and cut some more. So basically, I just want to make sure that there's nothing hanging off the outer corner, and the outer corner is measured up to just shy of the outer portion of my eye. Again, I don't want to measure it all the way out to my eye. The outer portion of your eye is not as sensitive as the inner portion. However, it is going to easily peel off if you have it literally like out here and you try to glue it, because I mean this isn't really going to hold if you glue it all the way out here where it's not even on your lash line anymore. You want to keep it right on your lash line, if not just a smidge before your lash line ends. I'm going to be using my tried and true glue for this, my House of Lashes eyelash adhesive. I really love this. Don't mind mine, it's a little gunky on the outside. I love this eyelash glue, and it's just been my tried and true for so long. I have been using this for years and I really love it. Very foolproof. It's very easy to work with. Take the glue and focus it mainly on the corners because those are the areas that are easier to peel off. So because of that, I'm going to focus this on the corners, and once it's time for it to be applied to the eye, it'll start to get green. So that's why I say it's very foolproof, because it gives you that indicator that tells you that it's time to apply it. Once the eyelashes are ready to be applied, what I do is I take my tweezers, I go in at an upwards angle, and then I apply my lashes going down. What this does is it angles the lashes to sit right on top of your actual natural lashes and not on the actual eyelid. Does that make any sense? As you can see here, I place it right in the center first, and once the center is stuck, I go ahead and I adjust the sides. If anything's gonna go, it's usually gonna be the sides. So you want to make sure those are secure and in place. Then what I do is I take my tweezers and I kind of just clamp everything together, and this is where I'm able to kind of move the lashes and get them to sit right on top of where they should sit. What's good about the fact that I actually already applied mascara is the fact that because my real lashes have that product on it, it's easier for it to stick to the actual falsies. If my real lashes did not have any product on them right now, then they'd be sticking out straight, and when I would clamp, it wouldn't curl up with the false lash and stick together with them. They would kind of just stick out straight since they have no product, which would drive my OCD crazy. Plus my lashes are a little bit more dark brown than black, so it would just drive me nuts. So glue is still drying, so don't mind that, but once that dries, there will be nothing there. You will not see any clear marks. So I just make sure that I take my tweezers, close them together like so, and just push them up my real lashes with the falsies, just to give them a little bit more of a lift. I'm just now realizing I don't even have a closing clip for this video. I'm so sorry. But that's pretty much it for this. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!